emphasis today on breakout on neutral zone D, and just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, just a little different. I mean, some different focus points today than yesterday, obviously. Some of it was, coming out of the zone. Some of it was on some of our transition work. Pretty good, sharp play overall.
Is your emphasis here on the first pass in terms of speed or in terms of movement with the puck, as opposed to the player?
Well, different situations are going to have a different outcome. I think it's good decision making, and just trying to create the right opportunity with pace. And there's not that many options. There's a few options, in front of us, and we got to work to create those options, and then just make a good decision with the puck.
It looks like if you had your druthers, you want the defenseman to skate out with it. Sometimes people question the personnel that's here, whether they have the ability to do that, if they're all able to move the puck and able to skate with it. From what you've seen so far, they're all pretty comfortable doing that.
I think we're moving the puck out of the zone. It's you're not gonna be able to skate too far with the puck. It doesn't matter who you are. I think we're moving the puck well. I think we did a good job, obviously, today. A lot of the situations you're not under a lot of pressure, but I thought we did a good job with decision making and play making.
Dave, some of the camps here, the rookies have been together with the veterans mixed in, and some have been separated, like this one is.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the advantages and disadvantages?
Well,
each way?
I think the last couple of days have been, for the group in this locker room have been good. To be together and to get some work done. We said all the way along we're going to evaluate it after every day, and we did that yesterday at the end of the day, and we decided to stay with the same groups and just keep doing the work. We're going to sit down after today, and we'll do the same thing. We'll evaluate it, and maybe you'll see a bit more of a mix tomorrow. But we've got to get through that discussion first.
The owner said today he believes this is a playoff team. Several players said they were gratified to hear that. What does it mean to you when you hear that?
Well, we're here to do a job, and I'm not going to be one that stands here and talks a whole lot about our goals as a hockey team. We'll do that, in behind closed doors, but that's certainly one of our goals.
How interactive are you in a camp situation with your goalies? Do you leave that to Kim?
Yeah, Kim has an awful lot of that, a lot of that communication. So, at this time, especially going through camp, I mean, those guys they're going through getting ready, preparing themselves for the season, and Kim is the guy that works right on the front lines with them.
I know it's only 2 days, but impressions of Medvedev.
He's obviously an intelligent person. He's done a real good job picking things up in and around his teammates. On the ice, he's got natural hockey sense, and you can see that in his game. He's working through some of the language barrier, and he's working at that, and I think that's improving every day. But on the ice, his natural hockey sense comes through, and probably he'll become more relaxed as he becomes more comfortable with the language.
You mentioned things might change tomorrow in terms of your pairs and trios, but the fact that people have been together so far kind of insinuates that there were a few decisions made before camp started of what you wanted. Is it tough to come in and try and have an open mind too when you've clearly made at least a couple decisions going, this is what kind of feels going to happen?
Well, those are your words, not mine. I mean, we're trying to get work done here. It doesn't make sense every day to jumble things. We might change them up a little bit tomorrow. We might not. Nothing's set in stone. And we thought leaving things as is from yesterday, moving into today, was the most efficient way to keep building our team on day number 2 here. So that's what we did.